Ramble.
This episode is sponsored by Shopify. You know them, you love them, we know them, and we love them. Shopify, you know, is the all-in-one commerce solution designed to start, grow, and scale your business on your terms. They help us run our website. They help us run all of our merch. Shopify is an essential business partner to helping us deliver to you the best products that we can. If you have a business of any size, big and small, Shopify is here to support independents just like you. See all the ways that Shopify is supporting independents at shopify.com/independence. That's with a TS. Shopify, supporting independents. Thank you to Shopify and DoorDash for sponsoring today's episode. Welcome to a very special episode of The Tripod. Today on the podcast, we're going to be meeting some of the Try Guys staff and giving them their yearly performance reviews live on the air. And joining me today is no one.
Woo!
It's just me and Miles. It's Zach, your host. Eugene, Keith, and Ned are all out of town.
Yep.
They just fucking bailed. Actually, Ned and Keith are out of town, and Eugene has just decided to take a few days off, which we support and respect and appreciate. Hashtag mental health breaks.
Yeah.
But look, this is very exciting. I know that the most common complaint we have about the podcast is, Zach, you don't talk enough. So today...
Everybody's saying it.
Today, you're going to get all the Zach you can handle. But don't worry, we're going to have plenty of other friends popping in. But first, we've got some stories from the week, some stuff that's been going on.
Yeah.
Miles, you are here with me today. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing pretty well. I've got a coffee brewing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a cough. I was like,
No.
get the fuck away from me.
I'm not sick. You've told me many times if I'm sick, don't come to the office.
Yeah, I believe that.
But sometimes I feel I'm a little sick. I don't want to get Zach sick. But then I feel bad being like I'm a little sick to the big guys upstairs.
I am the big guy upstairs.
You're the big guy upstairs
There are
also.
multiple big guys
Yeah.
upstairs. It's like levels of a Pokemon gym.
That's true.
The different bosses.
Okay, favorite Pokemon gym leader?
Skylar.
Yeah.
Is that, I don't remember any of their names.
Brock, Misty, Leet Surge, Giovanni.
Giovanni was cool. He was like
Sabrina,
the final, right?
Yeah, Giovanni is the final.
Brock was early on. He was very early.
Brock
easy.
is first gym type.
I forgot that Brock and Misty were
Banging.
You could fight them, and
Yeah.
don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Don't disgrace their name. Miles, you have paper in your hand. What's that?
Zach, today, because you're the only guy here and we're in need of some guidance, the company's in shambles. We need you to give performance reviews to our staff. And
yeah,
so,
I already set that up.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just, this is the second setup.
Okay.
So sometimes it's good.
Should we delay it? Should we do other stuff first? Did I ask about the paper too early?
You will. So yeah, Paper with Miles is a segment we do every podcast. And this segment, it's related to the end segment.
Wait, so yes paper or no paper?
I'll say this.
Say it.
We're doing paper.
Okay, paper.
With Miles.
Paper with Miles.
So this is a essay I printed out. It was the first Google result when I printed out giving it an effective performance review. It's called Delivering an Effective Performance Review.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually have never done this.
Okay.
We've delegated our performance reviews to the producers in house, and also Ned handles a lot of it.
Yeah.
We've only had to fire one person here at Second Try. I was coincidentally out that day.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
This was very, very, very early on in the company, and we hired him to do a job that he was not able to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to disparage his name.
No, we don't need to disparage anyone. No beef.
But anyway, I wasn't there, so I've never had to have the tough conversations.
Right. So this is an essay that's going to help you do that.
And by the way, I want you to think at home. If you all of a sudden were in charge of looking at your coworkers and telling them things that they were good at and things they had to improve on,
yeah,
that's tough. Mm-hmm. If you had to fire somebody you work with, could you do it?
Yeah.
So today I'm going to fire some people.
That's true. Yeah, we're going to fire the whole staff in the pod. I thought to start it off, I'd give you a performance review.
Oh, I would love that.
Okay, yeah. So and I'm going to do it as I read through so we can kind of make sure we understand what the things you need to do are.
Okay, dope. I'm going to take my morning pills and supplements.
Okay, got it. So in order to properly give a performance review, first of all, you're going to want to lay the groundwork. This is step 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got to lay the groundwork.
So, okay, lay some groundwork on me,
Miles. Hey, Zach, you're my boss. And that's cool. Okay? We're all just trying to get through the day.
I don't think of myself as your boss. I think of myself as your coworker who has more power over you.
Yeah.
Your coworker who gets to be right all the time.
Right. Stepdad.
Yeah.
New stepdad.
I'm the cool boss.
So it's like, you got power over us, but you don't flex it because you want us to, be out jamming and jamming with ideas.
I don't flex it because you don't gotta flex it. When you got it, you don't even have to flex. The people who are flexing are like, wow, look at how many muscles I have, but they don't work out. The people who don't flex, those are the ones you gotta look out for.
Yeah. Did you work out this weekend?
I did yoga once.
Yoga once?
Yoga once.
Down dog?
I down dogged a bunch of times.
What's your fave yoga position?
Ooh, fave yoga position. I'm a big into the, what is it? You do Warrior 2, and then you flip it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's reverse Warrior 2 or what.
You do Warrior 2, you just turn the other way.
No. So you're doing, this is a visual from a YouTube people.
Yeah.
You do your Warrior 2 like you're surfing on a wave.
Okay.
And you lean forward all the way, and you feel that little pop in your shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you wave back.
Into triangle.
No. Reverse triangle is a different pose. This is reverse Warrior 2.
Got it. Okay, reverse
and then
Warrior 2.
you come back down, and you do like a side warrior. I don't know, man.
You do a side warrior.
Yeah, I love that goofy shit.
Man, I love yoga. Okay, so you're going to want to lay the groundwork. This is step 1. All right? And this is, there's a bunch of other things it says, but you want to make sure people are on the same page. This will both help refresh your memory and will put a positive focus on an event that is often seen as so negative. So before the person comes in, you just got to think of them and be like, okay, what have they done? So essentially, you got to prepare. This is
great.
One.
Well, that's good because when we call people over, I'll have about 5-10 seconds to prepare.
Yeah, that's good. So the second one is set a tone. Too often, face-to-face conversation takes the form of a feedback sandwich. Compliments, criticisms, more niceties.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds good. Feedback sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, are they saying that's a bad thing? Because everyone loves a good sandwich.
I feel like I always give feedback sandwich no matter what. Be like, you're doing really good. You really suck. You're okay.
Every email that I send is, hey, blank, this is so great. Here's 40 things to change.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Totally, because otherwise people get sad. They feel hurt.
Yeah. Maggie has looked at me leaving notes on our videos, and she's like, you're so blunt. And I'm like, well, you just get to the point and tell them notes. But yeah, our editors have developed a real thick skin because we just get to the, cut this. This isn't funny. We need better joke here. It's not personal against them. They're editing me.
Yeah.
So it's really, this Zach joke sucks. Give me a better one.
I also feel like with edit notes, I was doing a project recently, and it was for another organization.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
We have a strict non-compete clause.
You actually don't.
That's true.
But and I was doing it, and we got back some edit notes, some feedback, and they were very ethereal. They were spiritual notes.
Oh yeah,
which
not
is
helpful.
So unhelpful. I was just like, this means nothing. So most people are. So instead, pick a side. This is crazy advice. This wants to pick a side. Most people are good, solid workers. So for the vast majority, you should concentrate exclusively on things the person has done well.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really listening to you.
Yeah, that's fine. What were you thinking about?
I was playing with my skin.
I can see that.
There's a little. I don't know if it's a scab or what, but I'm just playing with it.
Yeah. Do you pick your scabs?
On occasion.
Yeah.
Depends where they are. I'm a picker for sure. I like playing with myself.
Ugh. Do you get scabs? I feel like I haven't had a scab in a very long time.
You don't scab?
Not really.
I discover cuts and bruises on my body all the time.
I'm not rough and tumbling.
Neither am I. There must be sharp objects hiding in my bed because I wake up with scratches on my legs.
Oh yeah.
And just all sorts of wacky shit. And I'm like, what am I doing at night?
Yeah, you can get a little scratch going.
I've checked. Maggie's toenails are cut. She's not like a night thrasher.
Yeah, I've gotten scratched by my girlfriend in the night. She has long toes.
Scratched by my girlfriend in the night sounds like a really cool 80s album.
It sounds like a Goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would read that. I wasn't a Goosebumps fan, were you?
I read a couple of them.
Which is weird. You think I would.
Yeah.
I hated the flipping back and forth. I'm like, this is a pain.
Yeah.
And then on TV, I was way more into Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Was Goosebumps specifically Choose Your Own Adventure?
Isn't it?
I think
so.
I think they're all Choose Your Own Adventure.
Which
is
sounds great.
It sounds
As
great.
an adult, I'm like, what a wonderful idea. It just didn't do it for me.
Do you think that there's, and I don't know if this is too much.
It might be.
Do you think that there's Choose Your Own Adventure?
I know where you're going.
Book Choose Your Own Adventure pornography.
Yeah.
So it'd be like you walk in.
I would love though if one of the options is like it's like get to fucking, respect her boundaries.
Yeah, one of the storylines.
it's just delay it as long as humanly possible.
Oh, it's funny. That's sort of Choose Your Own Adventure books. I feel like are very D&D. They're very Dungeons and Dragons.
It feels like a fad of yesteryear. But also I'm not a child anymore. So
yeah, that's true.
Who knows?
It's kind of like I remember recently being like, I feel like they used to come out with all sorts of different candies, and they don't do that anymore. It's like, well, I don't eat candy anymore.
You're not
so
the target
I'm not
audience.
The target audience. I'm not watching cartoons. Constructively coached.
Oh, we're still doing the paper thing.
Every once in a while, when I feel a big lull in the conversation, I'm going to go to the paper. That's usually why. You know that I print out paper every single episode? You're on your phone. Zach's on his phone.
No, I'm looking
on his phone. Zach's on his phone.
I'm looking at things that I prepared to talk about because this is a thrill. Now that no one else is here this week, I can get to all the things.
That's true. Yeah, you're the only try guy here. So if you're on your phone, I'm really treading water.
That means that this podcast is bad.
This podcast is just me vamping.
Oh my
what
God.
Did you
what
write
if?
down?
Well, yeah, I could leave. And then it could just be advice that'll go for miles for an hour. People would love that.
People want the one boy and one gremlin.
A boy and his gremlin.
A boy and his gremlin, like a Goosebumps cartoon.
I would watch the fuck out of that.
You said you take notes on your phone.
Well, yes. I have an ongoing draft of just like, oh, hey, this is a thing that happened. We can talk about this on the podcast. I guess it's my version of the paper. Mm-hmm. If there's ever a lull or if I feel unpleased with the conversation.
Yeah.
God, I'm so stuffy. Can you hear me?
I can hear your nose. Yeah.
You can hear my nose?
Do you Flonase? Do you use Flonase?
What's that?
I went to the doctor. He told me, do you use Flonase? It's like a steroid for your nostrils.
Oh, I'm trying to not fuck with steroids whenever possible.
Oh, yeah. It's a nasal steroid. So I don't know if is it a steroid? It's an antihistamine, but for your nostrils.
I just mean like I get like rashes sometimes and like they recommend these steroidal creams and it's your body gets dependent on it. So I've heard.
Yeah.
Anyway, I write notes on my phone and it's a way to know that like, hey, this is a story worth telling. Yeah. Some of them are good stories. Some of them are just quick little ones.
Yeah.
Like I'll hit you with this. We filmed a fire cupping video for the Try Guys. Yeah. If you don't know what cupping is, it's during the Olympics, it was what Michael Phelps, he had those weird suction cup marks all over his body.
Yeah.
And so you'll see that video coming out. But for the video, at the very end, she was like, oh, also, we do face cupping. And I'm like, oh, that's so funny. Do it on me. And she sucks my skin up. Everyone yells. And I'm like, does this leave a mark? She's like, no. But it was funny looking. So like, ooh, everyone's like, ooh, suck more of his skin. So they sucked even more of my skin. Doesn't hurt, feels great. I do cupping all the time. I'm used to it. Mm-hmm. Then it looked so funny that Miles behind camera was like, oh, Zach, pose here. So I leaned up, I started doing a little bit, wobble around. Now, I don't know if you can see this on the video feed. I have a fucking hickey on my cheek. Mm-hmm. It looks like my girlfriend was just sucking the side of my face. We filmed that 4 days ago.
Yeah, it's a while ago.
It's been lingering.
I like that in your story you were like, and then Miles just like posed that it's my fault.
No, but you were part of it. Look, 100% my fault. I was loving it. I had this cup wobbling on the side of my cheek.
Yeah.
But I left my stubble very long this weekend, hoping it would cover it up. I had to go to dinner with my grandmother. Mm-hmm. Luckily, it was dimly lit, so that she did not see my face hickey. But poor Maggie was walking around with me knowing that everyone was looking at her thinking that she's the freak that likes sucking on cheeks.
That girl sucks cheeks.
That girl sucks cheeks. Did you ever get hickeys growing up?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I feel like I never gave hickeys because, like, I didn't like having them. But I feel like it's a very younger high school thing for sure.
It is absolutely a younger thing. I want you to know, if you are a listener and you are sub-college, I need you to know that hickeys are not a real thing.
No.
It's like the scissoring of the straight world.
Whoa.
It's something that we all made up, and sometimes you try it when you're young.
Yeah.
But it's not a real thing.
Nope.
When I was in high school, I had a New York City girlfriend.
Fake.
We met at she was real. We only hung out a few times. We met at camp, and so I drove into the city. I took the Metro North train into the city.
Yeah.
We met at the New York City Public Library where they filmed Ghostbusters, and then we went to see Pirates of the Caribbean 2, which I was seeing for the second time, so that we could try and make out in the back of the movie theater the whole time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you?
Not as much as I would have liked.
How much did you make out?
But enough, you know. But it's at that weird age, and you're also in public where, like, all you do is kiss to the point that it's no longer enjoyable.
No.
It starts to really suck, and, like, your mouth is getting numb. And
yeah, my first kiss was in a photo booth outside of a movie theater, and we kissed there, and it was like, oh, that was so tender and nice and cute, like one little kiss. And then we went to Ocean's 13 and we made out the whole movie, and I was like, this is kicking it into overdrive. Like,
this movie's the best movie I've ever seen.
Right. Yeah, it was slobbery and wild.
This podcast is brought to you by Shopify and thetryguys.com and a million of other businesses. Why are we included? Because Shopify wants you to know that they do everything they can to support the independent businesses on their platform. And we're one of them, baby. So they included us in this sponsorship, and Bubba Rose, and Potluck, and Pop It Pal. There's so many websites that are using Shopify to do their best work. Shopify is the all-in-one commerce solution designed to start, grow, and scale your business on your terms. You've heard me talk about them before. I'm going to talk about them again because they're the best. They can help you start, sell, market, and manage your business. And I'm talking a business of any size. They're here for big businesses. They're here for small businesses, for independents, for people that are just starting out. When we were just starting out, Shopify was there to help us grow our company. We were able to check in real time how our products were doing. We were able to make adjustments in real time based on the feedback we got from them. See all the ways that Shopify is supporting independence at shopify.com/independence. Shopify, supporting independence. Shopify. Okay, I'm going to go back to my hickey story, but first I'm going to tell my first kiss story.
Please.
Because I love these. I'm stunned that we've never done this on the podcast. I would love to hear the other guys. So I was at camp. Mm-hmm. It was the last day of film camp. I was 13 years old. Wow. I was the youngest kid at camp. So I was hooking up with an older woman.
Whoa.
And we played... It was like this thing where like everybody knew that this was going down, but we played Spin the Bottle.
Yeah.
It was Spin the Bottle / 7 Minutes in Heaven. It was just totally a manufactured game to get us to go. So we spin the bottle. She spins it. It lands on me. We leave the living room and go into a bedroom. We were at New York Film Academy at Princeton.
I've seen the posters.
So we were on a college campus, right? So we're in a dorm, if you can imagine. So we go into the bedroom, and it's this, I remember this bright room with a cot. And it was like, okay, well, do we dim the lights? And we turned the lights off, and it was just pitch black. I'm like, oh, well, this is bizarre. So turn the lights back on. And I want to blame her, but it was probably me.
Yeah.
I was a little coward. And I go, well, we should go in the closet, right? Because that's what you see in the movies. It's 7 minutes of heaven in a closet. So we go from the living room into an empty bedroom, from the empty bedroom into the closet. And we go in this very cramped closet.
Yeah.
And we start kissing. And I had to separate about 10 seconds in. And I go, I'm no expert, but I do believe there's not supposed to be so much teeth. Because my memory of my first kiss is just her teeth clattering against my teeth.
Yeah.
And I've kissed people since. I've never once come across that issue. I don't know how that was such a problem, but kids are weird.
When I kiss with my girlfriend, we just use teeth. It's sort of a teeth on teeth kind of deal. It's like how horses
click,
kiss.
click, click, click.
Yeah. No, that's hard. I feel like when you're young, you run into a lot of teeth and you run into a lot of stiff tongues.
Yes.
Like a bird. Like just, a tongue directly out.
The first time that a child realizes, well, now I'm talking, Chris.
Yeah, maybe.
The first time that a teenager realizes that their tongue should be part of the equation. What a nightmare.
New, fun, wild.
But, I wouldn't trade those memories for anything.
No.
Best times of my life.
Yeah, the best times of your life.
So I have my New York City girlfriend.
Yes.
We're making out all during Pirates of the Caribbean 2. Keira Knightley, Orlando Bloom, Johnny Depp. They're doing their thing.
Yeah.
And so are we. I come home with a massive hickey on my neck. I'm talking like it looks like a spirit tried to strangle me in my sleep. And so I am mortified. I run up to my room. I come down for dinner wearing my jacket and a scarf.
You saw a movie where they covered up you with a scarf.
Like a full fucking scarf. Like I'm just some proper gentleman from Rushmore Academy sitting at my dining table. And my parents take one look at me and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Take off your jacket and scarf. And I'm like, no, I'm good. It's like, I really like the scarf you got me for Christmas. Thanks. And so I take it off and I bunch up my neck. They, of course, they notice. And immediately my mom goes, is that a hickey? And she starts bursting out laughing. And she continues to relentlessly make fun of me for the next 15 minutes. And she calls my dad over. She's like, look what our son has. And she's just like, no one gives hickeys. What year? And she just ridiculed me. My mom roasted me.
Yeah, that's good.
And I never, anytime that someone got close to giving me a hickey image of my mom laughing at me came in and I would slap their hand away and I would say, no hickeys.
No hickeys, ma'am.
No, I haven't connected that, but I think I have been terrified of hickeys ever since because of my mom.
No, yeah. Since the first hickey I got, I am very hesitant to be like, are you giving me a hickey? Please don't.
It's a fool me once situation.
Yeah. I feel like also like it happened in high school and like et cetera. And then in college, like the later in life you get, like the more someone's like has to be drunk in order for that to happen. Like I feel like being in like my early 20s, friends would have them but be like wasted at a thing and then like someone's drunk and they give a hickey and then they just get roasted for the next week. Like it's it's humiliating. Nobody wants a hickey.
I would love so much. Imagine if one of our coworkers came in with a hickey one day.
Oh my God.
We would annihilate them.
We'd make a video about it. And speaking of making a video about our coworker, we're going to be joined by let's have Jonathan first, right?
Great, let's do it.
All right, I'm going to grab Jonathan and we're going to give him a performance review.
All right, and while Miles goes, I'll just tell a quick story. Just between you and me, Miles doesn't even need to know this. Going through my notes on my phone, I saw that I got an email from an underwear company because in one of our videos we played Twister. And my ball sack, singular, fell out of my pants, of my underwear. Why can't I talk when no one's here? And anyway, the email was better underwear for your ball sack. That was the subject, and they want to send me underwear so that my ball sacks don't slip out. Hey, Miles, welcome back.
Are you talking to yourself in here?
Well, I'm talking to the people. You're never alone on the tripod because you're surrounded by the company of millions of the most wonderful fans in the universe, which reminds me, if you're listening on the stores, leave a review, maybe a like.
Yeah.
Shout out your fave.
Yeah.
Tell them how great Zach is. And joining us on the tripod, welcome Jonathan. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. It's good to be here.
Jonathan, thank you for joining us today.
Of course.
Is your performance review, and also we just gonna kick it.
Let's kick it.
For those who don't know, Jonathan, who are you? What do you do here? Where do you come from?
I run sound for the Try Guys.
That's true.
When we're shooting. When we're not shooting, I'm mostly just annoying Miles.
Yeah, he sits across from me. It's really fun. We have a fun vibe.
Yeah. There's kind of a turf war under our desks for foot space.
That's true.
Miles usually wins.
Yeah,
Miles
I've got
usually
big
wins.
hams.
He's got big old honking feet.
Big old hams. Jonathan, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know Zach can't say it, but you're the office hunk.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead to the performance review because I can say it. We have positives and negatives. I'm going to have to start with the critiques, Jonathan.
Yeah.
You're too handsome.
Too handsome.
Every time you've appeared in videos, people are like, who's that guy?
Yeah.
What's his deal? And you know what? I need as many eyeballs on me as possible. I need... the health of this company depends on the thirst being directed towards me.
Yeah,
I understand.
Everyone knows I'm the thirst trap of the TG.
That's true.
That's my role here. You know, we have Ned. He's the dad. Eugene's the thoughtful one.
That's true.
Keith's the huggable one. I'm
true.
the fuckable one.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
That's my role. So
Yeah.
I need you to do something about it.
Okay, yes. Let's think solutions. What can I
shave your
do?
head.
Shave your head. I think you would be
Ooh.
look hot bald. Is the
Ooh.
problem.
I think he would too.
Because I think that if we can really dissect, what makes Jonathan hot.
You don't think it's the hair?
I think it's energy.
You think
Ooh.
it's energy?
I think that Jonathan would be just as comfortable in a greaser jacket as a tech CEO sweater.
What is it like for you guys?
Tuxedo sweater. What the hell's a tuxedo sweater?
I meant to say a tech CEO sweater, but I love
Tech CEO sweater. Okay,
should
I
have
heard tuxedo sweater.
1,000% sell tuxedo sweaters. It's like that old cheesy tuxedo shirt,
Right, but
as
a sweater.
hoodie.
Yeah.
So it's like you can be cozy and fancy.
The hoodie's a top hat.
Oh my god,
That's fantastic.
dude.
Love that. Yeah.
Dude, I honestly think that we could sell at least 14 of those.
At
Yeah,
least.
at least.
A baker's dozen.
At the very least.
Yeah.
No need for Tripod or Miles Nation merch. We're
Yeah.
just doing tuxedo sweaters.
Tuxedo
Yeah.
sweaters.
So Jonathan, Zach, that was your critique, and as we read earlier, Jonathan, that in order to give a proper performance review, you have to give us a compliment sandwich. Well, they actually urged against it, but I think that so you gave the critique.
Yeah.
Now you got to give a nice thing, and then you give another critique.
The critique's a bit of a compliment as well, though.
That's true.
You know, on the plus side, keep up those looks. You know, the people like it.
Thank you. I will do my best.
No, Jonathan is wonderful since he's joined us. We've had no sound issues. You have the job that is, you know, the invisible thankless job. We only notice it if something goes wrong. So good thing that we haven't. You know,
that's true.
Thank
that
you.
We don't have
Yeah,
to notice it.
yeah.
And we've gotten Jonathan behind camera more lately as well. I don't think that these should be heartfelt.
No, I totally. You started to go the direction and went. I hope he doesn't. Jonathan, we encountered something really exciting that we've talked about on set. And I don't know if you're comfortable sharing it. If not, we can cut it out.
Okay.
When we shoot a certain type of videos, we have sound issues sometimes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Can we
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about that, or do you know? I think we can talk about.
Yeah, we can talk about
We
it.
can kind of skim over it.
Because I don't know how I feel on it.
It's
I don't know
something.
what you're
It's something
talking
I've noticed.
Yeah.
So the way the mics work, they work on radio frequencies. So the receiver that's on you sends a radio frequency to the receiver that's at my sound recorder.
Wow, and he's intelligent.
So sometimes you'll have static will interfere with that. With that transmission. That's why sometimes I'll be like, hey guys, can we cut? I got to change the mic pack.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
usually what's happening.
Right.
And something I've noticed is that when we've done these
I would say-
alternative medicine,
like alternative medicine or things that are like connected to energy or
Yes.
You're talking
spiritual.
like
yes.
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi was especially
tarot cards.
This was tarot
Shut
cards
the
was one.
fuck up. Are you saying what I think you're about to say?
What I've noticed, and I don't know what like to make of this, but what I've noticed is that when we shoot videos like this,
Yeah.
I have a lot of static issues
Yeah.
with the mic packs that I can't explain.
Right.
So the Tai
telling
Chi
me-
video, I don't know if you remember, I was like,
Yeah.
I was in a terrible mood on the Tai Chi video because there was so much fucking static.
Yeah.
On
You're
the
telling
mics.
me that my chi was interfering with your radio sequence?
I don't know if it was yours specifically. Someone's chi was
Someone's
fucking it
chi.
up though.
Cheese were going wild.
Cheese were going nuts, man.
So during the tarot card reading as well.
Tarot card, yeah, that was like I think the second
Yeah.
video that I had even worked on. So I was just like panicking. 'Cause
Right,
I'm like, oh
right.
god,
Because we didn't tell you that there were going to be ghosts in the mic.
yeah, no one told me there were gonna be ghosts in the mic.
Have you tried analyzing the frequencies to see if there are messages of those with unfinished business?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
They were whispering.
I need
if you play our Try Guys videos backwards, you hear the moans of people with unfinished business.
Have we thought about putting like a little reverse soundbite in, a la like a Pink Floyd album? Just
Well,
like,
yeah, if you watch all of Candid Competition backwards, it's the story of the creation of the world.
Which
fucking
Try Guys
amazing.
series syncs up with Wizard of Oz? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Like, if you just-
Barkschler, actually.
Yeah. If you set the Barkschler to Ariana Grande's album, it works perfectly.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh man, but yeah,
that's-
so I don't know what to make of that. It's just it's an interesting phenomenon.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's something that I've always thought about you on the positive, Jonathan, is that you seem the most in touch with ghosts of the whole Second Try staff, and I really appreciate us having that energy.
You gotta have one.
Yeah.
you know, you gotta have one on your team.
Of course. That's Jonathan. Jonathan, how do you feel about your performance review? Do you feel that Zach properly?
I feel good.
That's good.
I feel good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Zach, do you feel good? Or is there anything else?
Appropriately objectified.
Yeah, we
No.
don't have HR.
No,
Yeah.
no, this
Really
is
nothing-
HR, isn't it?
Really nothing you can
Yeah.
do. I could push it a lot
Yeah,
further.
you can just go
Yeah.
to the courts if you want to have it.
Or the court of public opinion.
Yeah, the
Today on Judge Judy.
If you guys think that I've wronged him, let's get a hashtag free Jonathan going on. In the
Hashtag
comments.
free Jonathan in the comments.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. Exactly.
Sexy, humble, sweet, and smart. That's Jonathan. Thank you for joining us. Up next, should we get Sam?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna go get Sam while Zach talks. Oh, can you
I'll send
tell
him in.
All right, well, I thought that was a pretty effective performance review.
I think so.
I think that he knows what we'd like him to work on,
Yeah.
which is his physique.
Physique, yeah,
Just keep working on it. And
He's the bomb.
watch out, all you hot slices out there, because delivery is more than just pizza in 2020.
That's right.
Woo! With a selection of your favorite flavors from across the globe, you can order world cuisine from the comfort of your living room with DoorDash.
Thai, Indian, other cuisines.
And also pizza. You could still get
You can
pizza
get that
with
too.
DoorDash. You know DoorDash, they bring all of America's flavors to your door.
Yum.
You could be watching TV. You could be writing a book. You could be brushing your teeth. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app, choose what you want to eat, and your food will be delivered to you wherever you are.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Yum, yum. Not only is your favorite pizza joint already on DoorDash, but there are over, oh my God, 310,000 restaurant partners in 4,000 cities. So you might find a new favorite too. With door-to-door delivery in all 50 US states, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, we're worldwide. You can order from your local go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Chipotle, Wendy's, and the Cheesecake Factory.
Love a cheese.
With DoorDash, you'll never have to worry about your next meal. Nay, you'll never have to worry about anything ever again.
Wow.
Right now, our listeners can get $5 off their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code TRYGUYS. That's one word, TRYGUYS. That's $5 off your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code TRYGUYS, one word. Don't forget the code TRYGUYS for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. DoorDash. Ding dong, yum yummy, put it in my belly.
Okay, so up next we have the one, the only, the fantastic Sam. Sam, could you come here and join us?
Welcome, Sam.
Welcome to your performance review.
You know, it's funny, Miles, that you hesitated because every time that I've introduced Sam in a video, I've struggled to say your title because to
know.
me, you're so much more.
I know, and people are picking up on it. They're like, what does Sam actually do? He keeps just getting introduced as wonderful.
I'm not going to say that he's like the office PA. I'm not gonna say that Sam helps with production because Sam is the life.
You in the all company thing, you introduced us. You said everyone's job title, and they went, and of course the beautiful Sam.
I know. In my mind, I was like, not wrong, but also, ouch.
It came from a place of praise.
Yeah.
It came from I can't reduce him to a single title. So I'll reduce him to a single physical descriptor.
Beautiful.
Hey, I'll take it.
Sam, first question, most important. Are we the best friends of anyone who is technically your boss?
Whoa.
I would say, I don't want to call out the other guys, but I feel like we have just more in common than most people, or than me and the others. So I guess we have more to chat about.
Hell yeah. Have you listened to Grimes' new album?
A little bit, yeah. I've weirdly only just like read all the lyrics as like poetry.
Whoa!
Sometimes
That is bizarre.
Zach, as part of the performance review, you need to critique Sam on part of his job performance. So
Well, let me start with the positive, Sam.
Yeah.
You got excellent taste in music, and that's probably because you have my taste in music. We both love Lord. You're an even bigger Lord stan than me. Not only is Sam a huge Lord fan, as you know by his love of music, he read Grimes' lyrics instead of listening to the album, which is totally fucking mental. When I was going to New Zealand, you were like, oh, if you're in Auckland, go to this coffee shop because that's where Lord writes.
that's awesome.
No, she doesn't write there. She's just been spotted multiple times. I don't know. She just like, I follow like a lot of Stan accounts because she's off the grid. She doesn't like post herself, and so the only like evidence you get of her in the world is people like taking photos of her at cafes, and so that's how I stay up to date. I'm not crazy.
Zach, it's time for the critique. I'm really going to push you because as an employer in the state of California, it's actually important for you to.
And I will let you know, one of the only ways I find to grow is to be truly ripped apart.
Yeah, drag Sam.
Drag me. So I can become a new version of myself. Just rip the shell off.
Like a snail.
Yeah.
Rip it off. Yeah, well,
Like a snail.
I'm going to have to go physical again because, Sam, people have said that you look like you could be my brother. And so I'm going to need you to really lean into that a lot harder.
Yeah.
I've noticed that you've been wearing the contacts lately. Been trying to distance yourself. No.
Sam,
I'm gonna need you to double the fuck down.
Okay.
We're going out.
Yeah.
We're buying these Larry David rip-off glasses.
Wow.
Throwing them on you. You're gonna have to start showing a lot more ankle. You've got some calf showing, but you're wearing socks that are not fully invisible. That's a big nay-nay.
Yeah.
You're right.
In fact, you're also wearing the Hoka Hoka Ones, which are known to be orthopedic.
Those are shoes. These are Hoka One shoes.
Call out my flat feet on a podcast.
I'm gonna need you to get those arches back pronto,
pronto.
so you can start wearing some cute kicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Zach, as representative of HR here, it's important that you give your performance review to Zach.
Yeah. So what can I do better?
Yeah, what can Zach
step
do?
one, know what you do.
Give me a proper title.
Yeah, give it as a sandwich compliment. So you give a critique in the middle.
Okay.
Or if you want to flip it up, you can give a critique and then a positive and then a critique.
What if I do like an open face sandwich?
Yeah, let's do open face. So you just do a critique in it. Yeah.
That's better watching my calories. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I think I have a critique.
Oh wow.
I think you harbor the most cups. Out of anybody,
That's
all
true.
of the Try Guys. I
Yeah.
often will like
1000%
at
true.
the end of the night be just like turning off the lights before everyone leaves, and I'll like see your desk has like 3 teacups on it, and I'm like, oh, that's where all the water cups have been that people are searching for, and so bring them to the kitchen.
Yeah, that's good. That's good critique.
I'm a man who loves liquids. I try every day at the end of the day to bring my cups to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Sometimes I fail.
I'm imagining, Sam, that you are like at the end of every sitcom when you say, I'm turning off the lights at the end of the day before everyone goes. You're like saying goodbye to the office, flipping off lights.
There's like a POV following me, and I'm just like smiling, like another day. Like, wow, guys, we did it, and We got through it. It was tough, but click.
It's not a sitcom. It's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's Sam just telling the moral of the day.
Wow, Sam's Neighborhood, I would fucking watch.
All right.
Okay.
You know what they say? Friends will watch you take off your pants, but great friends will take off their pants with you. This has been the Try Guys. I'm Sam. So long, family.
Oh, wow. Well, Zach, do you have any closing performance reviews for Sam?
Wait, I need to give a compliment still, too.
Oh, yeah, give a compliment.
How dare you, Miles?
I'm sorry. I was gonna, he already gets yeah.
I would say you have the most... I always am interested to hear, like, what you've been listening / watching / just, like... I feel like you know, like... the most in the moment thing to like watch and talk about. Someone was like, oh, I need to check that out this weekend because Zach had a lot of opinions on it and I can't keep up.
I appreciate that. And I am overly opinionated.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, the beautiful Sam. Everybody give it up.
Sam.
Clap at home.
One more outgoing compliment for Sam while he walks away. He's rocking a fanny pack.
Yeah.
He's bringing that fashion back.
I wear it every day, or I had a different one, but this is my new one.
It's awesome.
Who we getting next?
Hey, Will.
Oh,
Can you come in here?
Will, you're next.
All right, introducing. This is Will, our assistant editor and janitor. Will, thank you so much for coming in today. Where Zach is going to be giving you a performance.
I'm going to
review
jump
today.
in here, Miles, because it's time for your critique.
Me?
Yeah.
Love that. Please. I thrive on critique. In fact, I welcome it.
I think in the dynamic of The Office, you've tried to assert a friendly dominance with Will. I think that you guys have a real lovely brother butting heads thing.
We do.
We sure do.
We sure do.
You know what? I'm here to say, Will, I'm officially promoting you to assistant editor / king of Miles.
This is insane.
I love it. I love it. I mean, honestly, it's not in any of the videos, which is a real bummer to me, but Miles and I are very nasty to each other.
We are nasty.
Little boys.
We're naughty boys to each other.
And you love it.
Yeah, I do this bit with Miles. I started it, and he escalated it, but I started whenever I would walk to the kitchen, I just touch his shoulder a little bit.
It's horrible.
To like freak him out.
Yeah.
And he hates it, and he reacts even when I don't do it. He like kind of tenses up.
I flinch
when I
up,
walk
yeah.
by.
Yeah.
And then he started giving me aggressive shoulder massages, like which I cannot see coming, and he comes from behind me and goes way too hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would be bad if we didn't actually like each other. But,
I'm glad the abuse is mutual.
Yeah,
and
it's very mutual.
And the respect is non-existent.
Oh, yeah.
No, and there, I feel like one of the first bits I did with Will was I would come up to Will and just be like, hey, man, it's been a real pleasure working with you. I'm sorry things are working out.
Yeah, you did that bit for like, it was really funny, but you did it for like 3 long months. Like there was a period of time where it was really funny, and then it was like, all right,
Yeah,
buddy.
it stopped being funny.
But then it was the Simpsons rake thing, where like eventually, like you being like, hey man, I don't care what people are saying about you.
Yeah.
Like, no one is saying anything.
be
I'm
like-
just at work.
Yeah,
Now, Will, you love bits.
Oh, I love a bit. Yeah. I don't get enough opportunities to do them. So I told Miles explicitly, like, I want to do more bits at work, which is what he started doing.
Yeah, no, and which I'm fully for. I want our office to be a walking bit. I want it
Yeah.
to be silly.
Absolutely.
Now, we here at Second Try in the Try Guys office, we know that Will is an endless well of entertainment, of opinions, of dialogue, but you guys don't really get to see it at home, so I'm just going to kick it over. Will, what's on your mind today?
Oh boy. I mean, I just went to therapy, so I'm in a good place.
This morning?
Yeah, I go every Monday.
Early morning therapy.
Yeah, 8 a.m. because that's the only time slot I could get. It sucks.
You like your
but
therapist?
I do. She's great. She's lovely.
Do you talk to her about me ever?
I talk about work.
But has my name come up?
I don't know if I've said Zach Kornfeld. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
he usually says that asshole.
Yeah, that asshole Zach Kornfeld. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever said your name in therapy though. But let's see.
Have you
what's
said
on
my
my-
name?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, like my
I probably
boy.
said my enemy Miles.
Yeah.
My
lunch buddy.
We are joking, but I will say that's awesome that you go to therapy. I could not recommend it more.
It's
to
great.
everybody
Yeah.
out there. I don't go to therapy. I haven't gone for a long time, and I'm aware that it is the missing component of my life.
I'm so talky that, as you were alluding to, that like having someone who's I pay to listen to whatever I want to talk about is
Yeah.
great because I don't have to make my friends do it, which is what I was doing before that. I'd be like, really worried about X, Y, and Z. And they're like, yeah, you talked to me about this the last time I saw you. It's nice to like pay someone so you can talk about all your boring stuff.
On the nature of the relationship, every relationship that you have with someone is a two-way street.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If I'm sharing my problems with you guys, you're also bringing your own emotional baggage, and you are bringing whatever's bothering you. Whereas a relationship with the therapist is intended to be one way. They're in a sense, a blank slate that is just reflecting back to you. They don't bring their personal life, their personal problems into it.
I mean, a good therapist. A bad therapist is like, I went to the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, they're just sharing way too much.
Yeah. And they make it about them.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, thanks for coming. So my fucking husband.
That'd be awesome. Well, Zach, it's about time for you to give Will his critique for his performance review. So I think it's choose to do that at this time.
I didn't prepare anything.
Oh, yeah.
Let me think about this, man.
I've got a couple critiques.
You know what, Miles? Take it away.
Okay. I think you go on too many walks during the day.
Disagree.
Yeah. I can tell it's to
disagree.
clear your head. Will does a little walk around the block sometimes.
Yeah,
and he doesn't invite me all the time.
Well, you
And
don't want to go.
I do
There
wanna
was a
go.
period- I invited you like 6 times in a row, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, sorry, man, I can't do it. And I was like, I'm not going to keep asking you.
Look, I would love to go. Zach, if you want to go on a walk.
I would love nothing more.
Yeah.
Miles and I recently drank coffee, and like we were so hyped for drinking coffee that we walked around the block like really fast.
Sprinted around the block. It was exciting.
That is adorable.
So great.
We do have cute times. We go
do.
to Indian food like
Yeah.
3 times a week. It's good.
You go to Indian food 3 times a week?
A lot.
Yeah.
Well, one
You
day-
guys know that I love Indian food. Are you going to my favorite place or your favorite
My
place?
favorite place.
My favorite place is so much better than your favorite
Oh,
place.
yeah.
My favorite place wipes the fucking floor with your favorite place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We recently had this bit that like, okay, so there's like a guy who runs the Indian place that we go to all the time.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
chump.
A chump, an older guy. He's like really nice though.
Big personality. I
Big
like-
personality.
yeah.
And we go so much that like if our lives were a sitcom and there was a wedding episode, he'd be in the wedding party.
which is so funny. It's 100% true because we talked to him a bunch. It's great.
I love being a regular.
Oh,
me
it's the
too.
best.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
It's
I'm obsessed
all
with that.
I've ever wanted in life. I used to have this sushi place, and I would go there every Sunday. I would get sushi and watch at the same time. I would get this little combo box, and all I want is to walk in and they go, "Hey, Mr. Kornfeld, welcome back. The usual?" And I go, "No, Artie, not today. I'm gonna mix it up." That's all I want. So this sushi place, it got to a point where I would call and they would go, "Hello, Zach," and I'd go, "Yes," and they'd go, "Do you want the usual?" And I'd go, "Yes." And then one day, I went there. And they were like, there was a very somber mood. And all the sushi employees were like, "Hey, so we're all leaving." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we got bought by new management. They don't treat us well. We're all going, and we're not allowed to tell you where. But it's been a pleasure."
Oh my God, this is heartbreaking.
And my usual got broken. And so I went back the next couple weeks. And I don't know what they did, but it just didn't taste the same. And they stopped knowing who I was. And I was no longer a regular.
It's heartbreaking.
Will, we're going to end your performance review. But
Right.
first, what was the biggest heartbreak of your life?
Probably just that my digestive system. Yeah, probably my digestive
can't
system.
digest.
Oh, you got a weak little belly too?
Yeah,
I'll tell you that my stomach was so fucked up.
How fucked up was it?
My stomach was so fucked up that I couldn't take just normal probiotics because it just turned me into a gas factory.
Yes.
I had to
Yeah.
take singular strains.
Yeah, my friend's girlfriend like went to did like a fecal analysis where she like shit in a Tupperware and then they like look through your poop and they're like, "This is the strains you need." Is that what you
I
did?
had to do that.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, it is the worst thing that you will ever have to do. I'd like to bring you to the next segment of the podcast.
It's so
a
gross.
regular segment called We Go a Little Bit Too Far, and you wonder why you're still listening.
That's gross.
I had to send my poop off to a lab. So what they do for that is, I was at the doctor's office and like, "Do you have to poop now?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "All right, great." So they give you this little at-home pack. It has a pre-shipped container. I'm sorry, a pre-postage stamped container and whatever. So you do your business, and then you have a little scooper, like you're cleaning your fish bowl.
Ew.
I had to go into my toilet. Is this too much?
This is shocking.
It's funny.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, go.
I had to scoop up my poop, put it in a tube.
A tube? Oh my god. This is disgusting.
Then
You saved it forever.
you have to refrigerate the poop.
What?
Because you don't want it to go bad. This was a nighttime
Yeah.
activity for me, so the mail wasn't gonna be able to mail it out. So then I put it in my refrigerator with a Post-it note that says, "Hey guys, don't open the box." I was living with roommates at the time, and luckily not yet my girlfriend.
Was it a clear tube?
It was in a box.
Okay.
Shockingly, the tube color is not the lasting memory that's seared into my brain. Then, I was still working at BuzzFeed at the time, so I brought my box of poo into the office. I left it at the front desk, and I said, "Hey, can you make sure that the mailman picks this up?" I did not tell them that it was a box filled with my poo.
Oh my god. Are we living in a world where shit is being mailed every day?
Yeah, man. Well, you have to. That's the way you get it to the doctors. I mean, that's how you get it to the doctors.
Well, if you have digestive issues and you don't want to send your fecal matter through the mail, perhaps you'd be looking for some advice. Will, do you mind sticking with us through the end?
Oh, I mind, but I'll be here.
And
No, I'd love to.
this is our favorites. Wait, by the way,
Yeah.
before I get into this,
What's up?
I called you on the phone.
You called me?
And
Did I answer?
your last name is not pronounced Bonsignore.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this?
We talked about this on the podcast.
Okay, never mind. This is advice that'll go for Miles with your host, Miles Bonsignore.
Hey.
Coming this summer to Netflix.
My name is Miles Bonsignore. I'm 26, and I'm an influencer.
I mean, what you have to understand is that Miles came from nothing and then became the most influential influencer in America.
A story about inspiration, perseverance, and followers.
I mean, when I started, I just was trying to mess around. I didn't know that it would lead to all this.
This guy is out of control. Be sure to watch A Man That Will Go for Miles only on Netflix.
What's up, Miles Nation? How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh my god. I am shell shocked. I feel like I felt at the end of fucking Midsommar. I am shook right now to my core.
Yeah, so if anybody at Netflix is listening, I'd love to make that humble documentary about my beginnings.
Like The Legend of Vagabants, but it's about Miles.
Exactly. What's up, Miles Nation? How y'all doing tonight? Will, Zach?
I mean, good. I'm pretty good.
Cool.
It's like 10 a.m.
Do you want to get banged?
Why is it always sex stuff?
That's fun. That's what sells.
Sex sells.
Do you want to get pumped? Like a piston? Your muscles are filled with toxins.
I actually pumped me like a piston feels like a great rejected Ariana Grande lyric.
Pump me like a piston.
Does that just hit me with your best shot?
Yeah.
I was thinking more side to side. Oh, he pumped me like a piston.
Follow the Second Amendment rights and get a Theragun.
Oh, jeez.
Gun control is important. We need it. Theragun is a massage gun that's very expensive. That's going to punch you in the butt until you relax.
Miles, is this segment sponsored?
I wish. If anybody at Theragun's is listening, I've
heard them doing podcast ads recently. So
Yeah.
You
Hey,
fucking kidding me?
reach out to Theragun.
This is a free plug, but hey, what up, Theragun? Fucking you nasty. I bought a Theragun for me and Sarah's anniversary. Sarah's my girlfriend. We have been gunning each other, and
You've been pumping each other like pistons.
we've been pumping each other like pistons. And it is the most satisfying thing. It truly elicits such a squeal and funny response.
So it is a gun.
Yeah.
What is it? It goes like 100.
40 times a second.
Yeah, it's really fast and it just punches your muscle.
Yeah.
And it is used to both stimulate to wake up, and
Yeah.
also you could use it to rest your muscles.
Yeah, a lot of
and for pain
NBA
relief.
players use it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
see it on the in the sidelines even.
But it's awesome. If you ever go exercise or something like that, and you put it on your legs, it's really good.
breaks up that lactic acid.
Yeah.
I also got a Theragun
Yeah.
as my holiday gift, and it's dope. They have like tutorials on your bedtime routine.
Oh, yeah.
And there are patterns that you follow to do it on your feet, and oh baby,
it's
messes
so
you up good.
good.
Now, because this is not a sponsored segment, I can tell you that there are also now a bunch of knockoff Theraguns that are a fraction of the price. However, if Theragun wants to sponsor this, I will tell you that they are a far cry. they are imitators.
Yeah.
But it's it's pricey, but I really enjoyed it.
Did you get here's the question.
The Big Daddy?
Did you get the Pro or the Live? Because I got the Live. You got the Pro?
What's the Live?
The Live is like a white one that's less powerful. It's like maybe $100, $200 cheaper. But the Pro is the big black one. Did you get that one? You know Daddy's the boss. When
I got the Pro. Well, I got it because it's the only one that has an adjustable head. And, and like I thought that I needed that to hit on my nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a boy with back pain, so any solution that I could find, I'm happy with.
sure.
When we were actually Eugene's boyfriend, huge fan of Theragun. He's the one who turned me onto it.
that's
And
awesome.
when we were traveling New Zealand and Australia, he brought it with him. So we were going on these long hikes, and then at the end of the day, he would just we would lay on the bed and he would just go to work on us. It was
that's
awesome.
That's great.
It sounds like a roommate. It sounds like we're having really crazy sex because it's like a really loud vibration and just like nah, there.
I know way too much about you now.
That's the sound I make.
It's not something that any of us needed to know.
Yeah, but the Theragun is a very expensive toy, so if you want to get it, save up your cash and coins. But I don't it's okay if you can't afford it right now. It was a treat for our anniversary, but it's fun if you got the dough and the bones.
Yeah, here's what you need to do. Put off paying your student loans.
Yeah. Default them.
Default them. Because if Bernie Sanders gets his way, you won't have to worry about it.
Bernie's going to pay the bill.
So fuck the student loans. Get yourself a Theragun. Stimulate that economy. Prove Bernonomics correct.
Bernie's cashing the checks.
I legit have a friend who has over $100,000 in student loan debt, and he
Holy shit.
he was finally in a position to start paying some of his loans off, but his mom was like, "No, just wait.
See what
It'll be
happens."
fine." so he his mom
That's
encouraged
very
him
funny.
to buy a PS4 and a bunch
That
of games
is-
instead of paying his student loans.
That is so funny.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's doing great. He's now a writer on a TV show, so he's doing
hey.
great. Yeah.
We are not yet ready to endorse a candidate on the tripod. Also, I'm not going to well, I'll tell you that it's going to be whoever's running against Trump. That's going to be our endorsement. But I'm a big fan of a lot of people. I love Bernie. I love Elizabeth Warren. The argument that people have that I've heard a lot of well, I just paid off my student loans, so why should these people get a free ride? You fucking asshole.
I just finished drinking a shit milkshake, and those people still they gotta drink their shit milkshake.
Yeah, it's like when one of your sibling, when you got punished, so you're like, well, Stephanie should also get in trouble. It's like, God,
Yeah.
you're all jerks.
It's silly.
It's a petty worldview.
Yeah.
Anyway,
petty world. Don't
get
you
a
just-
Theragun.
Get a Theragun.
Get a Theragun, baby.
Get a Theragun. Vote Democrat.
Don't pay your loans. Don't pay your loans.
Oh, no, do the thing. Miles, this has been a wonderful episode.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little bit of a review for you.
Oh, hey, I'd love one. I thrive on critique.
Yeah. So let's start with the positive.
Yeah, okay.
Moving on to the negative. Start with the positive. Miles, you do a great job running this podcast.
Hey,
I think
thanks.
that you have injected your voice and your humor somewhat forcefully in a way that we all enjoy and love. You've made your way into the hearts of hundreds.
Mm-hmm. Hundreds.
At least.
I'll tell you what, Zach. Guess Okay Daddy. Guess who just hit 20K on Instagram?
Yeah! Way to go, man.
That's right. And some very special news for the Miles Nation.
Oh, what?
I don't know how telling you this is going to go, but I used the resources of our company to seize a handle on Twitter.
He
No, you
did.
did not.
And
What did you do?
So that's what the documentary is about. I had @MilesBond on Twitter, and @MilesBond was taken by a suspended account that I made when I was 13. Until now, baby.
So you emailed Twitter.
No. I bribed members of our company. I will not say who.
Kaylin.
To assist in the acquisition of a Twitter handle. So
What?
now I have
And it happened almost immediately. I was with Miles when he got the news, and I started videoing him as he's like just so delighted that he has the same social handle on all platforms, and he's such a smug piece of shit like the whole time. It's such a funny clip. I'm like, I like you so much, but he's like genuinely like so excited.
I was overjoyed.
If that clip is as good as you say, I'm gonna have you insert that clip right now.
It's not. It's not going in.
It's funny. We should put in 5 seconds.
It'll be our post bumper.
Yeah, but
Well, that's exciting. Way to
Yeah.
go, Miles.
Thank you so much.
Still, though, I would say only 20,000.
I know.
What the fuck, sheeple? Get out there.
Yeah.
Follow him, and while you're at it, Will, what's your handle?
It's @W Whitwer. I'm more active on Twitter, but
You are.
I'm trying to start posting. More. Trying to bring a lot of posting energy into 2020.
and I'm
Yeah.
trying to get to 2 million. I'm a far ways away. Here's a promise that I will make. Once you get me to 2 million, I will all but stop posting. You
Whoa.
get me there, and I'm quitting. I'm just gonna give the fuck up.
That's good.
So if you don't want to see me get if you want more content, you got to start habitually unfollowing and refollowing me.
Yeah, active.
But we'll see. Miles, this is my critique for you.
Please.
You do a great job with the whole Miles Nation thing.
Thanks, man.
The song is a little long.
Uh-huh.
I love that.
Long?
That's
Is it long enough?
Is it long enough?
No. That's not where the critique's going.
Yeah.
Perfect length. We all love it.
Yeah.
I noticed that since you've gotten the theme song,
Yeah.
you've been taking a little mustard off the "What's Up, Miles Nation." I think that you're coasting.
Yeah, I agree.
You're resting on your laurels.
Yeah.
You got your 20,000 little followers now. And
Yeah, I agree.
and you think that the theme song can do all the work for you.
Yeah.
You're hitting you with a subdued "What's Up, Miles Nation?"
Yeah, no, exactly.
I need you to put some spin on that fastball.
That's correct.
Couldn't
yeah.
agree more with this. Miles is the kind of person who makes a theme song celebrating his rise as an influencer, but then starts to coast.
Yeah, that's good. And you know, Zach, and here's the thing.
Which is what I'm trying to do. I get it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm washed up. Okay? You hear about YouTuber burnout, and you don't think it's going to happen to you. And then, boom, you know, here I am making theme songs, and I'm not even putting the sauce on the Miles Nation shout out. So I will do better. Thank you for this canceling. I appreciate it.
Hashtag cancel Miles.
Hashtag cancel Miles. Let's get that going. I appreciate the canceling, and I will do better. Consider this my formal apology.
Have you guys experienced any work-related burnout? That's enough time. Is that no? I'm just curious. Have you?
No, I don't think so.
That's good.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
but-
sometimes work gets crazy, and we're working a lot, but.
Yeah, I've had burnout, but you know, there's ups, there's downs. We're just trying to get through each day like everybody else.
Yeah, man.
You guys are doing creative work on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's hard to fit it all in. It's hard to feel like work a full-time job and then like
Yeah, of course.
go home and then like now it's time to use my tired brain to do some other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you that feeling never goes away.
For sure.
I don't think because like this is my company.
Yeah, right.
And I still feel the pressure to do work on the side and to
100%.
express myself creatively in other ways. And it's a challenge. I mean, your body, your brain can only take so much. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I guess finding ways to find joy in what you do.
Yeah.
That's all you
right.
can ask for.
That's
That's
right. Don't
exactly
touch my
right.
shoulder, Will. Don't do that.
That is wonderful. Well, I did think that this, you know, the guys weren't here today. What a wonderful opportunity to get some of our coworkers on. I did expect that we would have a rare opportunity to have some female voices on the show.
Oh,
Kind of
no.
seemed like the golden opportunity to.
Like, if I'm being honest, none of them were in the office.
They
when
were
we
not
started.
here yet. We started at 8:45 a.m.
No one was here.
Let that be a gender discrimination. Women are always late.
No,
that's what we're saying.
No.
No, we don't really get started here until 10. So
Yeah.
we went with what we had, but when we do this again, if you liked it, we will have a ladies only performance review.
I'll say this: there is a very special episode that's coming up that might deal with that specifically.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What are you talking
I
about?
honestly don't know what you're talking about.
There might be an episode coming up that is many female voices on the podcast.
I know what this cryptic tease is. Yes, and I look forward to that as well.
Cool.
All right, well, we fucked it up. That was an episode. I think that we showed today that we don't need the other guys.
I think that the comments will show that's not
objectively you're wrong. Well, this has been my favorite episode of the podcast. Be sure to leave us a review, 5 stars, get the merch, subscribe, all that good shit. Tell a friend, bring them along. Maybe let them listen to a different episode first and then come back and be like, yeah, this one was pretty fun too. This has been the Tripod. Will, hit us with the official Tripod theme song.
It's a tripod!
Until next time, stay beautiful.
Is that a little voice crack?
Yeah, a little bit.